Okay, let's get into new stamps. All right, so these are the spring, summer, winter, autumn stamps that can go with the Four Seasons collection. And I have those to share with you. Okay, so we've got spring greetings, sending you bunches of love, sending happy thoughts. And then summer, let's celebrate. Summer vibes, friendship, our friendship is timeless. And autumn, thankful, grateful, blessed, autumn blessings, truly thankful for you. And then winter, thinking of you this season, winter wishes. Okay. And then this one is a favorite. It's called Seasonal Haul. And this is a great set for all seasons. It has this little truck, and you can piece it together with whatever different season you're scrapbooking or making a card for, and you can put whatever you want into the truck. So you can put the I don't know what this is called, a wood fencing on top of the back of the truck, and then you can fill it up with hay bales or Christmas tree or pumpkins or milk jugs with flowers or without flowers and sunflowers and so on and so forth. So lots of different tiny sentiments here as well to coordinate with the seasons. And then there are also thin cuts to go with just about everything you see on this stamp set. So I can't wait to start creating with this one. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so that one is called Seasonal Haul. And here's some artwork made with that set. And then the next collections are Smell the Flowers, so spring, and then Chasing Sunshine for summer, Autumn Air, and Merriest Season. So these are sets that also come with or without thin cuts. Okay, and they can coordinate with the Four Seasons, or you can create whatever you would like with them. So I'm looking forward to getting these. They're on my list. I can't buy it all at once, so we have all year. So I gotta pace myself. So then the next one is Garden Borders stamp set, and here's some artwork created with those stamps. And then the next one is Floral Blooms stamp and thin cuts. So you can get this with or without the thin cuts. So every image except for this little stem has a coordinating thin cut. So this is a big set. So here's some artwork created with some of those images. Here's that dahlia and the rose images again. Okay. Next set is called Bigger, Faster, Stronger. And this comes with or without thin cuts for those sports pages that you need to scrapbook. And then Musical Expression stamp and thin cuts with or without. And that has all different kinds of musical instruments. Next one is Dancing Ballerina. And then there's two sets here, New Kid on the Block and Honk for the Newlyweds. Cute. Okay. Next items are the Square Patterns thin cuts. I have those to share with you. You have 6 different thin cuts to cut out these shapes, and then you can create like quilt cards or cool backgrounds for your scrapbook pages and layer them in with different colors. And there's a lot of really cool things that you can do with these squares. And this is a repeat from a special collection that was available a few months ago, and it's the Circle Patterns thin cut. So you get dies to cut all of these different shapes. And then the Background Elements stamp set. So if you would like to, you can stamp different patterns on these shapes that you cut out, or you can create background stamping on your scrapbook page or your card. Like right here, they stamped underneath the sentiment, and on here they stamped the piece before cutting it out, and on these as well. So lots of creative things you can do with these. They're fun to work with. Okay. Next sets are the Flourish Layers stamp set, and then it also has the Flourished Greetings, so these kind of go with each other. So we've got these images, and so you can make like multiple colors. You can stamp these in all different colors, and they layer together on your card front, and then these sentiments fit inside each of these. Okay, so you can layer up multiple colors and then put, you know, happy birthday or thank you, thinking of you inside in the middle, and they'll fit perfectly. So that's going to be fun to work with. So, and then you can see the artwork here. They use some of these images to create a background paper, and then from the page before they created some splatters from this guy. So lots of cool things you can do with this one with layering your stamps up with ink. Okay. Next one is called Scoops and Sprinkles, and you can create this ice cream cone. So you get these square stamps here, and then the thin cuts to create your scoop of ice cream with sprinkles. Fun. This one is the Floral Sentiments stamp set. Lots of different floral images and sentiments. And then I've got some examples of artwork I created with these. So we have this card, right? I did 2nd generation stamping and 1st gen, and then used the leaf to create a border. And then this one, created a border all the way around with 1st and 2nd gen stamping. And this one, and fussy cut this one out, and then 2nd gen stamped those guys. And this one. Lots of fun with new colored cardstock too. We'll get to that in just a little bit. Okay. Next one is another candle, and I'll explain this in just one second. This one is You Deserve It All, stamp in thin cuts, and that's this one right here. Okay, so you've got your stamp, and then you've got thin cuts. Okay, so you've got a sentiment, happy birthday, and you deserve it all. And then this is the pull tab thin cuts. Okay, so this is how this comes, and depending on how long you want your pull to be. So let me show you some artwork so it makes sense. Okay, so here's one, and this is using this stamp set right here. So you've got your pull tab, and you just pull it, and your birthday present opens up to say happy birthday. Isn't that fun? Okay, that's one. And then this one opens up to say happy birthday. And happy birthday, you deserve it all. And then it opens up to add some more presents to the stack. Super fun, huh? So I will make a video that will show you how to use this thin cut. I'll publish that as soon as these products are available for purchase. Okay. Next one is the Sending Smiles stamp set and the card front slider window thin cuts. Okay, so I haven't made anything with this yet, but I will. So we've got a bunch of different sentiments, and then thin cuts. So what happens is it's got a pull tab on it, and so when you pull it, it'll start like this, and then you pull it up, and then your message changes on the front. So this one will start with hello, and then you pull the tab and it says sweet friend. So I will do a video to show you how to use this set as well. So we've got hello, sweet friend, sending smiles across the miles. I love you to the moon and back. You're sweet as a peach. So lots of fun interactive cards. They're going to be fun to make. And these are available all year long, so keep that in mind as well. The next thing is slider thin cuts, so you can create motion activated cards so that your little image can slide across the front of your cards. So you can do different motions, like a curve or straight line, or this one up and down. So, and then a coordinating stamp set to go with that, or you can dig into your stash and find other elements to create motion with on the front of your card. Okay, next up are some sentiment stamp sets, and you can stamp these on the inside or the outside, but I think they're primarily meant to go in the inside of your card. So this first one, for your life ahead, best wishes for a happy day and for your life ahead. Next one is more than imagined. May your life be filled with love, laughter, and memories than you ever imagined. With more love, laughter, and memories than you ever imagined. And to another year. Here's to another year of an amazing you. Health, love, and happiness. This is wishing you many years of good health, love, and happiness. Your kindness. Your kindness really touched my heart. Prayers and sympathy. Prayers and heartfelt sympathy are with you and your family. So lots of sentiments to go on the inside of your cards. And these are sold in singles. So, okay, next up, we've got tags and tabs. These are a repeat from last catalog. And then there's the all-purpose tags and thin cuts. So we have more shapes for tags. And then we've got just for you stamp sets. So these coordinate with these new tag thin cuts. So they fit in to create tags that look like this. Okay. Next up, this one is new. It's a present card thin cut, and it cuts everything out, and you can open it up to open your present, and a gift card can fit inside. And then there is the backpack, that's a repeat, and the gift card tabs, that's a repeat as well. These are new. Butterfly layers thin cuts. So everything cuts out to create butterflies, and then sprigs and leaves or not stamps, but just thin cuts. So you have thin cuts to create a lot of foliage for the front of your card. I have these on order. They haven't arrived yet, but I'm looking forward to getting those. So glad that we have standalone thin cuts to create different elements for your card front. Okay, next up is the best wishes thin cuts. So you get these thin cuts that are in script, and then bold best, and then this one I have to share with you. So you have the large U, and then you can do thank you, for you, love you for your card front. Create messages by thin cutting. I love, love, love my word sentiment thin cuts. And then this one is a slimline stitched card front. So it does the stitching on the front of your card, and then the exterior, it will cut a slimline card and then add stitching around to the edges. So instead of a frame, it's actually your card front, which is so nice. So this one is the stitched card front and background. So this is for an A2 size. So again, it's got the A2. It's going to cut the outside and then add stitching. So you'll have your full sheet right there for your background that looks like that. And then we've got this thin cut that you can do an overlay on top if you wish, or just this one's going to get a lot of use, just cutting the card front size out with stitching along the edges to make all kinds of cards. Okay. All right, next one is Shooting Stars stamp set. And basic small stamp set, but there's a thin cut that you can use this with, or you don't have to. You can use it just on its own. So it has you brighten my day and happy birthday, shooting stars, and lots of sentiments or images there. And then this stamp set is, well, we've got In My Heart. So you've got all of these large font images to create your card front. And then this one is the Greetings Girl. So we've got the girl here, and then you can make her look like she's holding a balloon. So let me turn the page and you'll see what I mean. Okay, so these thin cuts right here, we've got the balloon right here, and then we've got the star that can go with that star stamp set to create, I'm gonna go back and forth, to create a shaker if you want, or just use the star to create images for the front of your card. So we've got all of these different stamps that are used on that card. And then the balloon thin cut, there's a heart thin cut, and it's got stitching, same with the star, and then a scalloped circle that creates, it opens the center there, and then it's got stitching around the edges of your opening, so you can create a shaker. These are repeats from last catalog. This is a shaker that's, it looks just like our old shaker circle, but it's smaller. So you can create something like this, or just smaller shaker elements on your card. So we've got the acetate and foam that goes with this smaller size as well. And then this is a repeat from last catalog. It's the large card front slimline shaker window. Okay, and then we've got some small stamp sets. These are little inchies, and then this one is an M size stamp set for sentiments on the front of your card. These are repeats from last. These are embossing folders. So we have the stitched sunbeam, and then a slimline floral embossing folder. And then we have different fonts. So I have a couple to share with you. The first one is the Havana alphabet. So you can get a feel for what the size is. Lots of fun. Like, I don't know, it sort of has a Mexican feel for Mexico pictures, or maybe even Arizona or Southwest pictures. And then Molly Moo alphabet for farm pictures or petting zoo pictures. Those of you who have farm animals, that'll be fun too. So, okay, and this one is the title style stamp set. So it's got all those little extras to add to your titles in all different kinds of fonts. And glitter paper. So I'm going to show you some of our new colors in glitter paper, and the rest are repeats. There's melon. I hope there's not a glare on from the wrapping here. Periwinkle. Wow, that's so pretty. Mist. That's pretty too. Seabrook. And pine. Okay. All right. Next page. Oops. Are some specialty papers. So these are irresistibles, and you may or may not remember from a few years ago we had some similar to this, and then along with that are the irresistibles cardstock. So these are the letters, and so what you can do with this is use ink or a spray, and then these little dots, I don't know if you can see, it's got a treatment on it that will resist the color, and so the results with this one will be polka dots, and then with this one it'll be stripes, diagonal stripes on your letter. So they're a good size. I'd say they're about 2 inches for each of the letters. Okay, 1 3/4 inches tall. That's a good estimate. And then the next one are the irresistibles in cardstock pages. So you get 2 of each. And I don't know if it's worth even pulling out of the bag here because of, I don't know if you'll be able to actually see them. So we've got a floral and the checkers and stars, stripes, plaid, and dots. So those will be fun to work with. Okay, so you can create your own background papers in whatever colors to coordinate with your project. And then these are journaling strips. So they're stickers and you can journal on them. So instead of making those teensy tiny strip cuts of white daisy paper, these are ready to go for you, and they're adhesive backed. So a lot easier to work on to do your little journaling, to create journaling that looks like that. Strip journaling. And then these are repeats and continuing over from just basics from the last catalog, the one new thing is the alphabet banners. These are in wood and they're 4 inches tall, so you can buy whatever letters you want, or you can buy everything in a bundle. And now we have embellishments. Okay, so the color of the year is melon, so there are new loose sequins, and then the rest of these are carried over from the previous catalog. And these are cool. Okay, so we've got dots. So now the dots are not just dots, they're all different shapes. So we've got dots and hearts and stars. So this is the green pack. So it's in pine, clover, and green apple. So you buy them in bundles of the colors. The melon one, you get 2 sheets of melon color in that pack. So you get quite a few and a bunch of different shapes to work with. So in all kinds of colors. So the black and white ones used to be just dots, and now they're the stars, hearts, and dots. Okay. And then we've got melon pearls and melon flowers. And then these are carried over from the last catalog. New colors of shimmer trim are melon, periwinkle, mist, seabrook, pine, and that's everything. And then we've got melon ribbons, a grow rain ribbon that's 3/8 of an inch wide. Okay. Next up are more embellishments, and these are, we've got the acrylic embellishments in white and all the different colors, and that's that thinner acrylic. And then I have some of the new paperboard embellishments to share with you. So these are the black die cut alphabets, and it's a nice thickness. It's not as thick as regular chipboard, but it's got a good sturdiness to it. And so then we have various letters that will pop out easily, and there are multiples of each so that you'll be able to spell several different words. So the alphas are in 81 pieces. Okay, so this is the black die cut. These also come in bundles for each of these shapes, so if you want everything, you can do that too. There's numbers, and then there's hearts. So these are the wood grain die cut hearts, and same thing. These here, it's kind of craft paper, but it's that thicker chipboard, and then it has that pretty wood grain pattern on them. So you have all different kinds of hearts to be able to pop out and work with, all different sizes and shapes. And then this is the black, same thing. These are the hearts in black. Okay, and so we have those two. They're the right thickness to work with on cards or scrapbook pages, and they'll go through the mail easily. So these are the stars. So these are the black ones. Check this out. Look how delicate these little tiny lines are on this one. If I can get it to pop out. There we go. Oh, that one is kind of oddball. There we go. There we go. Got little stars and lines in there. Cool. Lots of fun. Okay. Then there are arrows and brackets, and then these are the flowers. So these are the wood green flowers. So these are lots of fun. Okay. And these are also flowers in the black, and then there's buttons. So super fun, and they're at a good price point for the chipboard pieces, so you can get lots. Okay, next up are repeats, carryovers from the previous catalog. And then, so we've got the coloring and embossing. And then the tri-blends, and these are new. These are metallic paint markers. Okay, so these are kind of fun. They come in super fine, fine, and chisel, and it's a package of 3. So I got the gold and the molten copper. Okay, So it tells you right here what the thickness is. So we'll go for the in-between. So it's a pink pen. So it'll write on pretty much any color. You'll be able to see it on dark surfaces, which is kind of cool. And then this one is the gold. Lots of fun. Okay. And then these are the tri-blend markers, and you've seen me use them a lot. They're my favorite product to work with. And next up are journaling pens. These are carried over from the last one. They're the Le Pen journaling pens, and then we've added the black and gray. So we've got a black one and the gray one. Okay, and then gel pens. So we've got the white gel pens, those are carried over. We've got metallic gel pens, and they're fun. So this is the blue one that, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's got a nice metallic effect to it. And then the Stardust, these are my favorite. This is the clear Stardust, and it's great for outlining something that you've already stamped to give it some shimmer. I don't know if you can see this, but it's got like some really cool shimmer to it, and I love to use this particular one on top of stamped sentiments just to give it a little extra effect and sparkle. Okay, so they're lots of fun to work with. I highly recommend them. Next up are shimmer brushes, and we've added more colors. So there's Melon, Ballerina, Periwinkle, Mist, Glacier, Seabrook, Sage, Clover, Pine, and Honey Butter are added to the collection of all the different colors of shimmer brushes. Those are lots of fun to work with. And then stickles, we've added more colors. There's Copper, Saltwater, and Pacific Coast added. And liquid pearls, we've added Coral, Deepwater, and Silver Pearl. So Coral, Deepwater, and Silver Pearl. And you can get these in bundles if you wish, or you can get them in singles. And then Distress Oxide, we've added Kitsch Flamingo and Rustic Wilderness, Villainous Potion, Salvage Patina, and Speckled Egg. I love working with oxides. They are a fun product to work with. I recommend them as well. Shimmer sprays. These are from Ranger, so there's Fiery Sunset, Balmy Night, and Black Marble, and when you spritz them, they've got some shimmer to them. So I've got these, and I will create a project and share them with you in a video. And then the gloss sprays, we've had these before, so the ones that are coming back are Turquoise, White, and Gilt. Okay. Mixed media, so much fun to work with. Okay, next up are some more mixed media tools. So you'll notice right here, this is a new item, and I'm so happy we have them. They are blending brushes. Okay, so now Close My Heart sells the blending brushes, so you'll be able to use them to create blended ink backgrounds, and you can use them with stencils or just use them to create a blended background to work with. And then stamping foam. This is a product that's from Ranger, so you can use your stamps to create the negative image and then stamp with it. And then instead of the flat foam for the blending tool, we've got the domed ones available. Okay. Stencils, I have these on order too, so I will create projects, many projects to share with you using these stencils, but there's some really cool images. There's like explore and outdoor, and then travel where you can make a cityscape or a world map. And then this explore, it's layered, so you can do different colors to, like with grass, and then different ombre or whatever you like to create the word explore. And then the trees here, you've got the tree image, and then the detail, so you can make them look like birchwood with two different colors of inks. So fun there. And then this one is leaves, and you can do a sunset image, hello sunshine and water. So lots of fun, lots and lots of fun. So this one you can create rainbows because there's different rays of the rainbow, and you can stencil them in all different colors. So that'll be fun too. Okay, more stencils. So we've got card front size, and then we've got slimline size. So you can get them just in a pack of 3, or you can get the bundle with all 6, and same with this too. Looking forward to getting those. It'll be fun. Okay, basics, and then in addition is the stamping stamp chamois case. And so now this is open, so you can put your stamp chamois in there when it's wet, and it'll be able to dry inside a case. So that's a cool product. I'm looking forward to getting that. And these are all carryovers of basic tools. The one addition is the T-square ruler, and this is magnetic. So you've got your basic close to my heart ruler that probably looks similar to this one. And then at the top, it's got a magnet, and then you can put your T-square on top to create a T-square. So you have the choice to use it as a regular ruler, and you can use either one. I think it's how many inches? 6, 7 inches? No, it's 6 inches. So the measurements go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 outward. But then you've got your middle part too. Anyway, I'll figure it out when I get it. So, yeah, so you've got the magnet, and so you can remove it if you want and use it like that, or you can hook it up with the magnet and use it as a T-square ruler. So that will be useful. And next page, adhesives. They're carryovers, the same that we've always had. And then the addition on this page is masking tape. So I don't have any of this either, but you see me use other brands of masking tape. So I'm looking forward to getting the Close to My Heart product. So there you can get it in a 4-inch width, or 1-inch width, or a bundle with 2 rolls of 1 inch and 1 of 4. So you can use it to mask off, to stamp with, or hold things down to stencil. And I don't know, I use this stuff all the time, so I'm glad that I'll be able to get it from Close to My Heart now. So let's see, that's everything. When you're looking at the new catalog, if you see a little flag here with an N, that means it's a new product. And then if you see a flag that has a B, that means that product comes in a bundle. That's what I'm looking for when I'm sharing this with you. So Workspace Wonder, our organization tools, and some more organizers. The new one addition is the photo organizer. So this comes with a large plastic case, and then it contains 16 removable 4x6 cases that you can organize your pictures or embellishments or all different kinds of things in these little plastic cases. So got a large case and then all the smaller ones. So if you need some help with organizing, that's a great tool. Digital art. So you can get each of these images on their own, or you can get the whole bundle. So each one is $1, or you can get all of them for $12. And so you just download these to your computer, and then you can add them to Design Space or whatever other digital cutting machine that you have to create these images to cut them out. Okay, so that's a cute one. The floral border. Nice. And then you can also cut vinyl or t-shirt material or whatever you like. Okay, albums. These are all carryovers from previous catalogs. Our albums are awesome. If you haven't tried them yet, I highly encourage you to try them. They come in D-ring and in postbound, so good quality albums. And then our page protectors that go with them, I think they're the best in the business. And I highly recommend trying them if you haven't yet. More page protectors. There's flip flaps and then Pocket Plus. And what I like to do is to, if I have more pictures to add and just pictures, then I like to get one of these designs to add to my layouts so that I can add more pictures in the middle. Or if you've just got a couple extra pictures, you can use the flip flaps and adhere them right on the top of your page protector to create like a stack of pictures to flip over. A little interactive layout. Okay, color of the year is melon. Nice, pretty cantaloupe melon color. So peachy melon. So we've got new colors in the color palette. We have melon as the color of the year, and then periwinkle, mist, seabrook, pine, and honey butter. So they come in cardstock, ink, re-inkers. Lots of pretty colors added to the palette. Okay. And then if you want to do a custom cardstock pack, you can pick a couple of each of the new colors and put it together and get a custom pack. And then to finish it off is the Operation Smile stamp set. This is called Change the World, and a portion of your purchase for the stamp set goes towards Operation Smile. So that is our new core catalog. It starts August 1st and it goes through July 31st of 2023. So this book will run at the same time as the old book. The old book will go for the month of August and ends August 31st. So we have all of those core products, all of these core products, plus the seasonal 3-month catalog, the July, August, September. All 3 catalogs will be going at the same time during August. Okay, so I appreciate you watching this video and hanging in there. I know it's a long one, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be able to learn about all the new products and see how-to videos and find everything I have available. And that's it. Thanks for watching.